Neil?
Yes, what?
Neil, we're doing Empower today.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my keys, mate. I just cannot find them. It's really annoying. And then you look down the couch, don't you? And, you know, you have to end up taking up all of them. And then you find vile things like spiders down the side of the couch. And those biscuit crumbs. You've never eaten a biscuit in that chair, and yet there's biscuit crumbs down there. They're always there. It's like when you're sick, there's always carrot in it, isn't there? Even if you don't eat carrot, it's true. We've been thinking this week in our parables in your face about the parables in Luke about lost things, the lost sheep, the lost coin, the lost son. And we've been looking at them from a slightly different perspective. We get it that God finds us when we're lost and we need to come home to him. But we've been thinking about what are the things that we've lost? The people that we've lost. Like the lost sheep, the shepherd lost the sheep. It wasn't the sheep's fault. And when the shepherd counted again, he realised, oh, I've lost one of those sheep. It's in here. Because we all lose stuff, don't we? Not deliberately. I thought of a friend and I hadn't messaged them for months. And so I've just started messaging them again because I'd kind of just lost a thought of them in my mind. So I hadn't counted them. And then the next parable, maybe it's up here. The next parable is about the lost coin, and a woman has 10 coins, she's lost one, and she sweeps the house till she finds it. The interesting thing there is that the woman admits that she lost the coin to her friends. She, when she has a feast, says, the coin that I lost, I found. It's good to celebrate when we find someone that we've lost. Do we have the ability to admit that we lost them in the first place, that maybe we played a part in them drifting off? That's harder to say, yeah, actually, I played a part in that person being lost. And then the one we all love, the parable of the prodigal son. Do you know, prodigal son actually isn't in the story at all. It was Jerome in the 4th century, a saint who wrote something about the prodigal son. Until then, the common view in the church, listen up, was this: that the prodigal son, the young one that went away, was a symbol of Jesus. That Jesus asked for his share of the inheritance, that he came down from heaven and he went to the far off land, to the places where we've screwed up. And he ended up in the pig pen on the cross and then came back to the Father with us in tow, and a party was thrown. That story in Luke is about us confessing that we've done wrong and repenting, turning around and coming back to God. Could we see it? Could we see it that actually maybe we could read it that it's about us and how we've lost people who are still actually at home? Because do you notice in that last parable, the younger son comes home and the father throws a party, but the older brother, the older son, doesn't want to come into the party. Actually, he's the one that's lost. And could it be that the person we've lost is right under our nose? Maybe at home with us now, at work in our office, and we get that resignation and think, I never saw that coming. Well, you never cared for me. I was overlooked, I was lost. So, who have you lost by mistake? Are you willing to admit your role in them being lost? Or could it be that they're lost right under my nose and we haven't realised it yet? In my pocket. Should have looked there first. Take care.